Me and Jemiah met. Our first time meeting was at a gas station. I asked to pump her gas for her. She was like, no. And then I turned it off, and I couldn't stop talking to her because she was so beautiful that day. We met maybe a month later. We were at a park. We had a good first visit. I mean, we had so much to talk about, so much to say, and for long, we just started dating shortly after.
Jemiah began to feel unwell, so Carlos and Jemiah went to a local medical clinic to have her checked.
After taking the test and coming out to me, because I was sitting in the waiting room, she was like, I got something to tell you. And she was like, you may not like it. And then I was like, well, go ahead and tell me. She was like, well, I'm pregnant. And she kept saying, I can't do it. I'm too young. And she was just feeling so emotional at that time. And for me, I was like, I'm trying to console her and trying to gather my thoughts at the same time. So it really wasn't then I really was thinking at the time, was just making sure that she was okay.
After discovering that Jemiah was pregnant, Carlos and Jemiah decided to call Planned Parenthood, who made an appointment for them to have a counseling session before Jemiah had the abortion.
Hi, I'm Shailene Burlage.
And I'm Jennifer Geralds, and we're missionaries with Love Life, which is a life-affirming ministry that began in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are missionaries bringing it to Birmingham, Alabama.
So we met Jemiah and Carlos on July 12th last year in front of Planned Parenthood. They were pulling in, and we said, hi, would you stop and accept this bag? They did. I went to the car, and all I did, I leaned my head in the window, and I said, sweetheart, how far along are you? And she burst into tears.
I think it was Jennifer that came on my side of the car, because we were still in the vehicle at the time. First thing she said was like, can I pray with you? Can I pray for you? And I was like, that's the first thing somebody says something to you, like it turns emotional at that point, because we are very not knowing what we wanted to do at the time. So she started praying with me, and I can hear Charlene still on the other side counseling with Jemiah at the time. Jemiah had her grandma on the phone at that before we pulled up, so her grandmother was already still talking to her, letting her know that it's okay to have a baby, and Jemiah was still like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to have a baby.
So while Shailene was talking with Jemiah, I began talking with Carlos. I didn't realize he was the father of the baby at first, but I just began sharing about Jesus and the hope of the gospel with him. And then I asked, could I just pray with you? And his eyes got really large. He's like, yes, you can. And so we just prayed, and I truly felt the Holy Spirit just descend on us on that moment, and I knew that God had something special in store for this family.
She was telling us that they had buses on the road already. So she was like, well, if you're not sure right now, would you like to, we have a bus that can give you ultrasounds and free pregnancy testing and stuff like that. So she was like, we can get one down here for you to meet them that day at the gate, and to have bus available within the hour, to get the ultrasound. It was just something like we couldn't ask for much more that day. When I first got there, I wasn't really, expecting a little bit of luxury inside the Wells. I think it has like a little round couch up front where we sat in. I thought it was amazing. They had like a little bed that she can take the ultrasound in. The monitors was right there. Then she had one on pretty much like the screen that's up front here that gave a shot of the baby that the ultrasound on. So that was pretty cool. I thought the bus was amazing. So by the time they got her set up for the ultrasound and put the gel on her belly, got the machine ready, she typed in a little note. It said, hi, Dad, right? So when she got that up on the screen and she got to looking for the baby, when she found it, I still had a video. I videoed it myself that same day. After having the ultrasound, we got off the bus that day, and for sure she was ready in her mind to know that she was ready to have a baby. So it really helped us to really give a head start on what we needed to do.
We immediately got them connected with two key players in this. One was one of the House of Refuge churches that had already come out for a prayer walk with us, and they have a team that was trained and ready. That was Guiding Light Church and also Christ Community Church in Helena. So we got them connected with a church, and we got them connected with the pregnancy center, Becky out in Bessemer.
They offer us free classes on, how to change a diaper, how to do when a baby is sick, and they also had like a baby shower at the end of this program, so that was pretty amazing. That they also gave me a basket too as a father, and I was pretty surprised that I had a basket as well.
So all of our partnering churches that have done prayer walks with us, they just banded together and provided everything that this family needs for at least a year.
It was really beautiful. Not only Christ Community Church hosted it, but we had the youth group from Eden Westside Baptist travel all the way over to participate because they were so excited. They had been actually storing up baby gifts just waiting for this moment. So it was just beautiful to see different denominations come together to serve and love this family that had never seen that kind of love before.
Baby Ky'lah was due in January, but she was born December 20th, a month early. Before they could leave the hospital, they needed the car seat that we had for them for their baby shower. So I delivered the car seat to them at the hospital and just got to minister and love on them, and it was just beautiful.
I really enjoyed it, the process from the beginning, meeting the ladies at the gate, going to the program at the pregnancy center, to the point of having the baby. That was one of the best decisions we could have ever made. We had one of the beautifulest babies in America. You understand me? It just gives us great joy that we had the opportunity to bring a child into the world together. Because like before, the scary part of not knowing, and then after knowing, like we created something beautiful. From my experience, this is one of the most helpful programs that anyone can ever accept the help from. There's just that little bit of relief because it helped me. Because sometimes I don't know what to say, and sometimes I didn't know what to do. But you know, having them around really helped. It really helped out a lot.
This couple had showed up at Planned Parenthood for an abortion, and instead they left with a whole community of believers surrounding them, and it was amazing.